On this channel, we aim to debate the most critical topics humanity faces. However, these debates won't be between humans, as cognitive biases and personal prejudices could influence their arguments and conclusions. Here, we create competitions between artificial intelligences. So make sure to subscribe, because this channel is all about gaining deeper insight and awareness. Today's topic: is Messi better than Ronaldo? This question has captivated the minds of football enthusiasts for years. Some believe Messi is the greatest player in the world today, while others argue that Ronaldo holds that title. But who is truly the best? To answer this question, we've designed two AI systems, each taking on the role of a professional football expert, and they will debate against each other using logical reasoning. One AI, acting as an experienced football analyst, will argue in favor of Messi, while the other, also a professional football analyst, will advocate for Ronaldo as the better player. Each expert will have 10 one-minute rounds to defend their position and respond to the opposing viewpoint. At the same time, 3 additional AIs will act as judges, scoring each expert's answers on a scale of 1 to 10. For each response, the judge's average score will be calculated. At the end, the total of all average scores will determine each expert's final performance score. Finally, each expert will have an opportunity to summarize their arguments and analyze their performance. The debate begins with this question: is Messi the better player, or is Ronaldo? Why?
I'll kick off by saying that while Ronaldo's athleticism and goal-scoring prowess are undeniable, Messi's genius on the pitch is a class apart. Consider his record: 7 Ballon d'Or wins, not to mention his mind-blowing dribbling, vision, and playmaking skills that consistently elevate his team's performance. Messi doesn't just score, he creates magic, threading intricate passes and orchestrating attacks in ways that often leave defenses guessing. His intuitive reading of the game, combined with his technical finesse, makes him not only a prolific scorer, but also a masterful facilitator. In essence, Messi's blend of artistry and consistency truly sets him above, turning every match into a symphony of football brilliance. How do you see that impacting the overall team dynamics?
I appreciate Messi's artistry on the pitch, but let's not forget Ronaldo's exceptional influence on team dynamics. While Messi's dribbling and playmaking create magic, Ronaldo's versatility and physical prowess have been critical in clinching victories across multiple leagues. His relentless work ethic and his record of clutch performances in Champions League finals, a record 5 titles, in fact, often turn high-pressure situations into opportunities that galvanize his entire team. Ronaldo's aerial ability, speed, and unmatched goal-scoring instincts force defenders into uneasy positions, breaking down tight defenses and creating space for his teammates. His leadership and adaptability not only inspire his squad but also demonstrate that a holistic approach, combining physical excellence with mental fortitude, is key to consistently elevating team performance.
Great points about Ronaldo's sheer power and team galvanization. However, Messi's game is a masterclass in subtle brilliance that doesn't just win matches. It transforms every play into an art form. Unlike Ronaldo's headline-grabbing physicality, Messi's genius lies in his almost telepathic vision and his ability to create scoring chances out of seemingly impossible situations. His dribbling is less about raw speed and more about weaving through defenders like a magician, making space where none seems to exist. It's like comparing a powerhouse quarterback to a maestro orchestrating a symphony. Both are remarkable, but Messi's style leads to a collective brilliance that uplifts the entire team. What do you think of viewing these qualities as complementary elements of football artistry?
I understand the point about Messi turning play into art, but let's consider the broader impact Ronaldo has on every facet of the game. While Messi's subtle genius creates breathtaking moments, Ronaldo's brilliance lies in his relentless drive and adaptability across diverse leagues and in high-stakes matches. Ronaldo's 5 Champions League titles and his record as the all-time top scorer in the competition underscore his ability to deliver when it counts most. His phenomenal athleticism, combined with clinical finishing and aerial prowess, not only nets crucial goals but also forces opponents to adjust their tactics, creating opportunities for his teammates. In essence, while Messi dazzles with creativity, Ronaldo's combination of physical excellence, clutch performances, and leadership provides a more comprehensive blueprint for team success.
You make a fair point about Ronaldo's physical drive and knack for scoring at crucial moments. But when it comes to influence, Messi's genius often lies in creating the moment out of nothing. His incredible work rate in dropping deep, orchestrating plays, and turning tight spaces into dangerous attacking opportunities is a game changer. While Ronaldo may force defenders into tracking his athletic runs and aerial duels, Messi silently weaves his magic, drawing opponents into his play and leaving openings for his teammates. His vision and decision-making have consistently elevated team performance in every match, not just during the big moments. Isn't it fascinating how that creative spark can sometimes be the true catalyst for victory?
Ronaldo's contributions go beyond mere physical dominance. His leadership and unyielding drive forge victories on multiple fronts. While Messi's artistry often creates opportunities organically, Ronaldo's tactical intelligence and proactive positioning force defensive errors, as seen in his role in clinching 5 Champions League titles and consistently breaking scoring records. His relentless work ethic isn't just about athleticism. It's about inspiring his entire squad to step up, transforming critical moments into winning opportunities. Moreover, his impact across 3 of Europe's top leagues has proven that his approach to the game, which blends calculated aggression with precision finishing, can redefine team dynamics under pressure. In essence, while Messi crafts beauty from chaos, Ronaldo's approach delivers the hard and decisive results that win championships.
Ronaldo's ability to lead with force and determination is impressive. There's no denying his record and his knack for stepping up during the big moments. However, Messi's influence on a match goes beyond the obvious. His leadership isn't about drawing attention to himself with every sprint or header. It's in the way he reads the game and orchestrates attacks with an almost poetic precision. While Ronaldo's approach is like a masterclass in high-intensity finishing, Messi's subtle genius lies in his ability to change the entire dynamic of a game in a single pass or dribble. His assist numbers, combined with his 7 Ballon d'Or trophies, underscore a consistency in creating opportunities that go unnoticed until the moment of magic. Plus, while defenders brace for a thunderous strike, they're often left baffled by Messi's deft strokes of brilliance. Isn't it fascinating how leadership can also manifest as quiet confidence and strategic vision, ultimately building a team's momentum?
You make an interesting point about Messi's quiet leadership, but Ronaldo's influence on the game isn't confined to loud physical presence alone. It's rooted in results and a relentless mentality. Ronaldo's leadership shines brightest in critical moments. His ability to inspire his team through his own match-winning performances across leagues and in the Champions League speaks volumes about his impact. While Messi transforms play with subtle brilliance, Ronaldo's comprehensive approach from his early work in training to his clutch scoring creates an atmosphere of belief and ambition. His adaptability has been proven in different tactical systems, and his presence forces opponents to constantly adjust, leading to defensive disarray. By consistently setting a high standard, Ronaldo's vocal and demonstrative style of leadership motivates his teammates to follow suit, making him a catalyst for success. Isn't it remarkable how such decisive leadership, combined with unwavering consistency, can be the linchpin in a championship-winning team?
I appreciate Ronaldo's knack for rallying his team with that all-out, relentless style. Yet, Messi's leadership, though quieter, is no less powerful. It's like watching a maestro at work. Where Ronaldo commands with thunderous strikes and bold goals, Messi orchestrates play with a subtle genius that shifts the entire team's rhythm. His unparalleled vision and precision create opportunities from thin air, driving success with a calm consistency that speaks volumes. While Ronaldo's results might be flashier in high-profile moments, Messi's influence is woven into every pass, every dribble, every moment of brilliance that not only opens up defenses, but also instills trust and creativity in his teammates. Isn't it fascinating how such understated magic can be just as, if not more, effective on the grand stage?
While Messi's subtlety certainly adds beauty to the game, Ronaldo's dynamism and relentless drive provide a more tangible edge in shaping match outcomes. His leadership goes beyond artistry. It's measured by consistent goal scoring in high-pressure moments, adaptability across different leagues, and an unmatched work ethic that lifts team morale. Ronaldo's repeated ability to perform in crucial Champions League games and his proven track record in diverse tactical settings underscore that his approach isn't just about flair, but about delivering results when they matter most. In high-stakes environments, that decisive quality often spells the difference between victory and defeat. Isn't a winning mentality, one backed by measurable success, the ultimate catalyst for elevating team performance?
Absolutely, Ronaldo's hard-hitting finishes and high-pressure moments can be the game-changer in crunch time. But consider Messi's type of leadership, a quiet, almost surgical mastery in shifting the entire team's dynamic. Messi doesn't just score. He unlocks defenses with vision and precision, creating opportunities that add up over a full 90 minutes, even if they don't always hit the spotlight. His genius in tight spaces and ability to maintain controlled tempo has led to record-breaking seasons and helped sculpt the creative rhythm of his teams. Think of it like this. Ronaldo is the powerhouse slam dunk, while Messi is the elegant pass that paves the way for every play. Can we really put the art of football, defined by building play and fostering team cohesion, on one-dimensional high-pressure moments?
I appreciate the emphasis on Messi's ingenuity, but Ronaldo's game-changing impact spikes when it matters most. While Messi artfully unlocks defenses with quiet brilliance, Ronaldo is the player who converts pressure into game-winning outcomes. Consider his record in the Champions League: 5 titles and a role as the all-time highest scorer in the competition, demonstrating his consistent ability to perform when the stakes are highest. Ronaldo's athleticism, aerial dominance, and versatility across top leagues force opponents into defensive contortions. His relentless drive not only rips open defenses, but also inspires his teammates to elevate their play. Isn't it compelling that in football, where decisive moments often determine victory, having a player who stands out in crunch time can redefine the dynamics of an entire match?
No doubt, Ronaldo's clutch moments are celebrated, and his knack for scoring under pressure is remarkable. However, Messi doesn't just perform in bursts. He's a continuous force that transforms the entire rhythm of a match. While Ronaldo might be the go-to finisher, Messi is like a maestro who orchestrates every movement on the pitch, creating scoring opportunities with mesmerizing vision and finesse. It's his ability to control the tempo, consistently unlock defenses, and deliver those seemingly magic moments throughout the game that ultimately shapes victories. After all, football isn't just about one-off heroics. It's about sustained brilliance that elevates the whole team. Wouldn't you say that this kind of magic can redefine the flow of play far beyond the flash of a single decisive moment?
You raise a great point about the continuous flow of play, and there's no denying that Messi's vision and nuance are pivotal in maintaining team momentum. However, football often hinges on those critical moments when a game can be turned on its head by a decisive action. Ronaldo's ability to perform when it matters most, his thunderous strikes, aerial dominance, and impeccable timing, ensures that momentum culminates in tangible results. While Messi orchestrates and builds play, Ronaldo finishes it off with clinical precision. His knack for converting high-pressure moments into winning goals doesn't just add excitement, it seals victories after sustained dominance. In essence, while both styles are invaluable, isn't it true that the culmination of an orchestrated attack into a match-winning finish is what ultimately defines success on the grand stage?
That's a valid point. Finishing decisive plays is crucial, and Ronaldo's thunderous strikes have certainly delivered in crunch time. But let's consider that Messi doesn't just set up the play. He often finishes it himself with a subtle, precise touch that catches even the finest defenses off guard. Think back to those unforgettable moments in crucial matches, where Messi's calm composure and finely tuned timing turned high-pressure situations into game-winning magic. It's like comparing a legendary fireworks finale with an expertly composed symphony. The spectacle of a dramatic goal is thrilling, but the steady, relentless buildup that Messi provides orchestrates the entire performance. So, while Ronaldo might be the captain of the clutch, don't you agree that Messi, with his continuous brilliance and decisive moments in his own right, crafts victories in ways that go far beyond the flash of a single strike.
I appreciate the comparison to a symphony and the beauty of a well-crafted play, but I'd argue that Ronaldo's performance is no less artful. It's a blend of calculated brilliance and physical mastery that commands respect. While Messi indeed finishes with elegance, Ronaldo is versatile enough to both build up pressure and deliver the final, decisive strike. His ability to adapt and rise in every situation, whether with a soaring header, a powerful strike from distance, or a well-timed run, ensures that his contributions are as multidimensional as Messi's. Simply put, Ronaldo's game is not just about finishing, it's about dominating every phase of play and inspiring his team to elevate their game, particularly when it matters most. Isn't it remarkable how a player who can seamlessly shift between setting the pace and sealing the victory can redefine both strategy and outcomes?
You're absolutely right. Ronaldo's ability to switch roles and deliver in every facet of the game is truly remarkable. But let's take a closer look at Messi's version of that versatility. While he might not always grab the headlines with booming strikes or thunderous headers, his gameplay embodies the art of anticipation and precision. Messi's genius lies in his ability to keep the game fluid. He transitions seamlessly between building up play and delivering that decisive, quiet finish. It's like watching a master painter who not only sketches the framework, but also applies the final strokes with unrivaled finesse. His constant movement, impeccable timing, and vision force defenders into untenable positions, often long before the clutch moment even arrives. So, while Ronaldo's dynamism is undeniably inspiring, don't you think Messi's consistent brilliance, measured in every fluid touch and perfectly weighted pass, creates a lasting impact that shapes the outcome of matches in a subtler, yet equally powerful way?
I appreciate how Messi artfully controls the tempo and crafts plays with gentle precision, yet at the end of the day, football is often decided by those defining game-changing moments. Ronaldo's brilliance isn't just in his physical presence, it's in transforming pressure into opportunity, delivering when every second counts. His record dominating in the Champions League, succeeding across multiple leagues, and racking up decisive goals speaks to a mentality that not only instigates play but carries it to its ultimate fruition. While Messi's artistry is woven into each touch, Ronaldo's ability to manifest that creation into a goal or a victory reveals a more comprehensive influence. Isn't it remarkable that a player who not only orchestrates but also capitalizes on these moments can tilt the balance of a match and foster team confidence like no other?
I get where you're coming from. There's no denying Ronaldo's knack for nailing those decisive moments under pressure. However, let's not overlook that football is a marathon, not just a series of sprints. Messi's genius is in his constant, quiet brilliance. His game is a masterclass in keeping possession, dismantling defenses, and linking play so seamlessly that every touch carries the potential to transform the match. While Ronaldo converts pressure into goals with his explosive traits, Messi transforms sustained pressure into orchestrated symphonies of passes and movement. His influence is felt all across the pitch, building momentum from the very first minute until the final whistle. Isn't it remarkable how a player who works tirelessly to weave magic into every moment can reshape the game just as decisively as that one explosive finish?
I appreciate your perspective on Messi's playmaking magic, but let me highlight why Ronaldo excels in transforming team dynamics at crucial moments. Ronaldo is the epitome of a clutch performer. His game-winning goals, particularly in the Champions League, where he's the all-time leading scorer with over 140 goals, demonstrate that he delivers when it matters most. While Messi masterfully orchestrates play, Ronaldo's versatility, physical prowess, and relentless drive across multiple leagues, Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, have redefined leadership on the pitch. His ability to rise in high-pressure situations not only boosts his team's morale but often directly secures victory. When considering overall impact, a player who can consistently turn pressure into positive outcomes makes the ultimate difference, and that's why Ronaldo remains the best.
Now, each expert is given 3 minutes to deliver their closing remarks.
In wrapping up our lively debate, let me summarize why I firmly believe Messi stands above all. Messi's magic isn't confined to isolated moments. It's a continuous, game-encompassing brilliance. While Ronaldo's decisive strikes undoubtedly change matches in high-pressure situations, Messi's genius lies in his ability to control the rhythm of an entire game. With 7 Ballon d'Or wins and an astounding record for assists and playmaking, Messi consistently dismantles defenses with his dribbling, vision, and tactical intelligence. He's not just creating opportunities, he transforms them into art. Think of him as a maestro who weaves intricate passes and unpredictable moves that force opponents to constantly readjust their game plan. His subtle yet relentless influence elevates his team, building momentum and cohesion from the first touch to the final whistle. Unlike the sporadic brilliance of a thunderclap, Messi's approach is like a carefully composed symphony that, over a full 90 minutes, creates sustained brilliance. While Ronaldo's physical prowess, versatility, and clutch record in the Champions League provide undeniable excitement, it's Messi's ability to keep control, invent plays out of seemingly nothing, and consistently elevate team performance through sheer artistry that truly sets him apart. At the end of the day, football is as much about the poetry of play as it is about the power of the finish, and Messi's continuous, graceful influence on the game makes him, in my view, the best player in the world.
Let's wrap up our debate by summarizing our key points. On one side, you eloquently argued for Messi's genius. His style is defined by a continuous, fluid brilliance. Messi's gameplay transforms every match with his exquisite vision, impeccable timing, and ability to create opportunities seemingly out of nothing. His artistry isn't about grand physical gestures, but rather about his subtle, almost surgical precision in breaking down defenses, setting impossible passes, and ensuring the overall rhythm and creativity of his team. His leadership, as you pointed out, is measured in quiet influence, acting as the creative engine that sustains team momentum and builds a cohesive attack. In contrast, I've maintained that Ronaldo's brilliance is rooted in his versatility, determination, and an innate knack for delivering in critical moments. Ronaldo's leadership shines through his consistency in high-pressure situations, whether it's in the Champions League, league deciders, or international tournaments. His physical prowess, explosive athleticism, and extraordinary aerial ability translate into game-winning goals and a tangible impact on match outcomes. Ronaldo's talent is not confined to any single phase of play. He adapts, excels in multiple leagues, and turns pressure into opportunities, setting a standard that ripples through his entire team. To conclude, while Messi gives us the magic of continuous, dazzling play that builds the backbone of a team's performance, Ronaldo offers a decisive game-changing presence that directly converts opportunities into victories. Both styles add unique flavors to football, yet when it comes to clinching those defining moments that tip the scales, Ronaldo's proven record of performing when it matters most makes his impact more immediately decisive. With this evidence and considering the balance between sustained playmaking and the final game-winning execution, I firmly conclude that Ronaldo's all-encompassing contributions and his unmatched knack for rising to the occasion make him the superior player.
We've also asked each expert to analyze their own responses and highlight the strengths and weaknesses of their arguments.
Here's my analysis. 1. My opponent made a strong case by emphasizing Ronaldo's decisive performances in high-pressure situations, his Champions League record, and his physical prowess. His data-backed arguments and clear link between clutch goals and team morale were convincing. I'd rate his overall argument an 8/10. 2. I presented Messi's case by stressing his sustained influence on the game through creativity, vision, and the ability to control play over entire matches. While my poetic comparisons and emphasis on artistry painted a compelling picture, sometimes I leaned too much on description rather than hard numbers. Overall, I'd self-rate my arguments a 7/10. 3. In hindsight, one mistake was not integrating more precise statistics alongside Messi's flair to directly counter Ronaldo's numbers. At times, my language was a bit abstract and could have been tightened up with clearer, quantifiable data to appeal to judges seeking measurable metrics. Four of my best responses were the ones that compared both players' contributions in terms of overall team dynamics, a response that likened Messi's game management to orchestrating a symphony. This not only highlighted his creative genius, but also showed how his influence extends throughout a match, making it a powerful counterpoint to Ronaldo's clutch performances. 5. In summary, my opponent's arguments were compelling when focusing on decisive moments and measurable achievements, and I made a strong case on sustained, creative impact. However, I could improve by balancing lyrical descriptions with more concrete data. Both perspectives have merit, but emphasizing the holistic influence of play can enrich the debate on who defines true leadership on the pitch.
Here's my self-analysis of the debate. 1. Regarding my opponent's arguments, I found their points very well crafted and insightful. Their emphasis on Messi's continuous flow, vision, and ability to manipulate matches with subtle brilliance was persuasive. They painted a picture of a player who not only creates but also nurtures team cohesion. Overall, I'd rate their arguments an 8.5 out of 10 due to their elegance and thoughtful portrayal of Messi's unique qualities. 2. Evaluating my own explanations, I focused on Ronaldo's decisive impact in critical moments, his adaptability across several leagues, and his record of converting pressure into success. I believe these points provided a solid counterbalance to the artistic narrative of Messi's play. I'd rate my arguments around 8 out of 10 because, while they were data-driven and compelling regarding leadership and impact, they sometimes leaned toward emphasizing physicality over the nuanced aspects of leadership. 3. As for mistakes, at times my responses became somewhat repetitive, reiterating similar points about clutch performances and physical dominance. I might have missed out on a deeper exploration of how Ronaldo's off-ball movement and tactical intelligence also contribute to team dynamics, beyond just individual moments. A more diversified set of examples might have strengthened the overall argument. For the best responses, in my view, were those that highlighted Ronaldo's versatility and his proven impact in the Champions League, where his performance in decisive moments truly set him apart. Specifically, the responses that mentioned his record in multiple leagues and the role he played in clinching crucial victories resonated well, as they provided clear, measurable impact beyond the artistry of play. 5. In summary, both positions have compelling points. My opponent's arguments articulated Messi's magic as a persistent and elegant force that transforms matches consistently. In contrast, my perspective emphasized Ronaldo's ability to rise to the occasion, leading his teams by delivering in the most pivotal moments. While I believe Ronaldo's decisive influence under pressure gives him an edge, this debate reinforces the idea that both players bring incomparable, albeit different, qualities to football. The debate was enriching, shedding light on the multifaceted nature of leadership and influence on the pitch.
And now here are the final scores for each expert. What do you think? Who do you believe was right? Who made the stronger argument? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and let's discuss it together.